Okay, guys. Hey, guys. It's Mike, the Wrestling Godsmith, and you guys are watching All in Wrestling. This video was actually my Raw review. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I had to let everything sink in because what we got at Raw. I don't even. I'm only like 1 minute, 1 second in, and dude, from the stuff I seen last night, like this go home show of Raw was excellent, and I say excellent because look. Not only you got people on Raw vying for the championship, the fact that we got a Gunther and Seth promo, which was really good because he literally said, because he was like, "Oh, I might not make it to WrestleMania," and that's how it started off. And then we got Gunther coming and say, "Yo, I respect you, Seth. You're a fighting champion. You said you were gonna do everything, and you remind me of me." And I like that he was like, "Yo, you didn't let me finish," and he was like, I didn't say I wasn't going to. I'm gonna, no matter how much I gotta rehab, no matter how much I gotta do it, I will walk out World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. And he was like, I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble and go to WrestleMania. And he was like, and he told Gunther, he was like, just don't forget who you're coming against. And he was like, don't forget who's coming for you. And that's the thing I love with that promo. That was excellent. And then we get a fantastic attack. We get a fantastic tag match with Imperium and New Day, which those dudes are actually putting their worth. And I say this because, Imperium's actually feeling like a threat with Gunther because Kaiser has this mean streak in him now. Giovanni Vinci has a mean streak. They put each other through tables. And the crazy thing is that I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing with the Judgment Day. I like that Rhea is like, yo, you guys have been failing. Like, you know what? They were like, um, they were like, yo, DIY should have been taken care of last week. You disappoint me. And literally, and Damian Priest says, bro, I got a lot on my chest. You got a big head because you're on the cover of 2K23. And you know what? You're always making matches for the Judgment Day. Stop doing that. Stop helping Judgment Day. And what I like is, like, she basically told Finney, like, you think something's funny? You're snickering. He's like, no, it's kind of funny. And he's like, listen, what I want you to do, I want to see the mean streak in you. I haven't seen that viciousness in you, Finn. And they go, him and, like, the Judgment Day, they go into their match with it was Dominic Mysterio against The Miz. They go into their match. Dominic Mysterio goes off with a bunch of offense. He does the senton, the running senton. Tries to do a 619. Miz catches him off guard with the egg case. Try to get him with a skull crushing finale. He gets a 2 count. He gets up, and then Finn hits him with the Finn hits him with a super kick to the head, and then Dom gets the 1, 2, 3. Then we come to Ivy Nile versus Valhalla. Ivy Nile, and I'm gonna say this, it was a 5 minute, I would say like a 2, 3 minute match. It was a lot of offense there. Valhalla just ate, like, pretty much, like, Valhalla just ate a pin. It was a good match. I don't like what they're doing with Diamond Mine with Maxine Dupree. I still don't, because I don't know what they're doing. But I do love that they're trying to get them out there. I love that they're trying to give Ivar, make him a threat with with Chad Gable. I think that match was good. I think that match was amazing because that match, like, Chad Gable has proved so much since he was Shorty G. Like, bro, he has been working his ass off, and I say this because, bro, him and Ivar, like, him going with a rolling savate kick to the head. He does a rolling savate kick, and then he goes into, like, bro. And the thing is, he's going lariat for lariat with Ivar. They're knocking each other down. He tries to get him in a suplex. He reverses the suplex, and it does a Northern Light suplex and gets a 2 count. And literally, he combo, like, everything that Ivar does. He tries to do the Doom Salt and Miss. He rolls out of the way, and out of nowhere, Chad Gable, like, he literally tries to get on top of the rope, and he tries to get him with the soup the avalanche suplex, and he changes it, turns it up into a power bomb, and he just pulls it out, and then he gets him in an ankle lock and tries to tap him out. Like, Chad Gable knows what he's doing, bro. Chad Gable knows what he was doing. Like, that match, I think I give it an 8 because, like, he's really putting his work in. And the fact of the matter is, like, that was good. And then we got a fantastic match out of Kaden Carter and I mean not Kaden uh Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. Like, they're still putting up a fight. That match was fantastic. But what I really want to talk about is the promo segment that we got from Cody and Punk, like from CM Punk. And what I liked about it, Cody comes out first. He's in the ring. He's getting the crowd hype. He's in the suit. They're both walking to the ring. And the thing was wild to me. What's wild to me is that they're making everybody step up. Cause what's wild is, like, yo, the fact that we got. I'm gonna talk about it in a minute. I'm gonna talk about the Clean promo and one more other thing before I give you my review of it. The fact that we got a CM Punk Cody Rhodes promo, and I would never thought, like, bro, in 2 or 3 months I would have never thought, because they both left the same company they left. And the thing is, it's like, bro, he goes into, like, and the thing is, what he goes into a story about Cody, about Dusty, where it's like, yo, I want to tell you something. He's like, I'm gonna tell you something about your dad. He's like, I was in OVW. I started out. He said, look, your dad asked me to look out for you in OVW, and I did. And he says, look out for my kid, look out for my son. Make sure he doesn't fall the same vices. He knew. He's like, you had a famous dad. And he was talking about the promo that his dad said, he down with Queens, Kings and Queens, and also had Franks and Beans. And I like that. And what he did was, and the thing is, like, CM Punk was like, yo, I'm more, I didn't have a famous dad. And he was right. Like, yo, he's like, my dad was an electrician. I didn't have a famous dad. And he was like, I'm more American dream than you are. My dad was a blue collar. And the thing is, like, he thought about it for a second, and they were being cordial, and they were talking about, like, I'm glad that you're here. And he's like, he's like, yo, after Saturday, on Sunday, can we be friends? Can you not take it personal? I won't make it personal, can't you? And the thing is, what I like about that whole segment, and he comes out and he hits him. He's like, yo, let's talk about the pipe bomb. You stood up there and said everything you were saying, that you were making a rebel, you were making change. And I followed it. I believed in it. And you didn't just, he's like, and you left. He's like, you didn't just leave. You really left. And he was like, yo, and he was like, Cody, he was like, yeah, you got it. He's like, you know what? You got the cover at 2K. You're the top guy. And he was like, it's in store soon, I bet. And he was like, but what if there's somebody better, faster, stronger? And he was like, I'm going to ruin your path to WrestleMania. And what I like about the segment was that he literally said that. And he said, I can, you didn't really give anybody to take the torch. I picked up the torch and I ran with it. And he's like, I'm more CM Punk than you. And the crazy thing that I got was that he took off the thing off of the WWE thing that he did before, that he took off, and he took off the hoodie. He took it off and said, "Hell freeze over." And the thing is, everybody's going wild. See, this is the setup I want to see, ladies and gentlemen, for Raw, for WWE in the future. For now, I want everybody going after each other's throats. That's what I should have got at SmackDown. I didn't get last week. I didn't get that. I got a lackluster promo. And the thing is, I want these dudes to go at each other's throats because they both want to be at WrestleMania. They both want the opportunity to get that WrestleMania main event. And I say this because this is the CM Punk I wanted 10 years ago. And I say it, guys, because I believe it. That's why I'm saying it. Because, bro, the women had a great promo segment. And Becky told Nia to shut up. Like, the fact is, everybody in the locker room, that she said, everybody in the locker room wants to kill you. Everybody wants to get rid of you. They want to hurt you. You've hurted half of them. And that's the thing. Bayley comes out saying that she's going to win the Royal Rumble. See, we should have got that on SmackDown. Because they all want it. Becky wants a shot at Rhea. And the joke is, Rhea's gonna, like, them going after each other at WrestleMania, to me, is not even wild to me. They were gonna make their stampede. They were gonna make their fight. and then Bailey might go after Io, or Io might go after Bailey. It's gonna be a whole thing where damage control becomes a thing, and they're gonna be a faction, and they're gonna be stronger. You see, that's what I was saying with the Cody Rhodes and the CM Punk thing, because they actually did something smarter. You know what they're doing? They're making Cody the target. They're going to make Seth the target because he has the world title. The joke is Cody and Punk are going to get both their opportunities so they can finish the story. And I guarantee Cody's going to get that shot to finish his story at WrestleMania. Because if he gets the shot and finishes him, and Punk gets the shot at WrestleMania and go to 7, he gets to finish his story, they're both going to collide again. And we're going to get a Punk versus Rhodes 2. We're going to get that, or 1. We're going to get 2 at WrestleMania. That's going to be the thing. That's going to be the next match they're going to set up at SummerSlam or another pay-per-view. Because you know what I see with Cody Rhodes and CM Punk being in the same place? You know what I see, guys? I see a company that both these dudes got a raw deal because they didn't get a chance to be main event level guys now. Now we're getting the paradigm shift in wrestling again, just like AEW does with their paradigm shift. Because ever since CM Punk left, ever since Cody left, they've been making that company shine like it's a star. And that's what WWE does. They're going to keep building. They don't want to build a story anymore. They want to kill the story. They want to extend it. But the problem is, they know that Roman hasn't been coming in. Because all 4 of those dudes, whoever walks in as a title guy, and this is the thing, it's a fatal 4-way for the Universal title. That means Randy can come in and take that belt and be the Apex Predator that they know he can be. LA Knight could be the guy that they've been wanting for a year to get his opportunity. But there's only one guy who's going to get that belt, and it's going to be Cody. Cody's going to finish his story. Cody's going to come on SmackDown, beat him at WrestleMania. That's why he stayed on Raw. That's why he's not after the world title. That's why Jey Uso wants to be a main event guy. That's why we already know it. Because what I told you, what I believe in, guys, and this is my final verdict for this Raw, because what I see with Cody is that this guy has been busting his ass. Just like Punk was busting his butt, busting his ass, to get a title shot. So now we get the 2 greatest of our generation from 10, like, bro, and this is what I'm saying about Raw, and I usually don't talk about WWE in a good light, and I've seen it, and I see it in Seth, and I see it in Gunther. You see, champion for champion, title for title, he wants to be the greatest champion who ever lived. You see? That's what they're doing with Gunther. Gunther's a workhorse, just like Seth's a workhorse, just like Cody's a workhorse, just like Punk's a workhorse. Because he wants that opportunity to come to him. He wants that opportunity to walk in to WrestleMania to face the Tribal Chief. And Punk and Seth got a lot of history because he was the one that brought them in and brought Seth and Roman and Dean. And nobody want to really put Dean on that list, but he was a championship too. Because that dude got a chance to be champion as well. And you know what? He said he's not done. He's becoming a CM Punk over there at AEW because everybody wants a threat for that dude. Everybody wants to fight that dude. Everybody wants to get him. You see, that's what Edge is doing. That's what Edge is doing. That's what Sting is doing. That's what Darby's doing. I'm sorry to go on AEW, guys, but this is what I'm saying to you from what I'm saying to you. This is what we got yesterday. We are changing. This is what happened with WWE, and WWE's changing the course once again. They're changing it. They're giving a guy, and this is why they didn't do it at WrestleMania 39. Because if he would have won it, Punk would have came back. He still would have been champ. They would have had that WrestleMania moment. We still would have got it. But Roman would have retained it, would have regained it again. But the problem is, now that this struggle, now he got to fight with 4 other dudes, and Nick Aldis isn't afraid of him. See, now we're getting that paradigm shift I was talking about, guys. Raw was good. The segment was it was an epic segment because it wasn't just a simple promo. It wasn't like we're promoting the pay-per-view, but we're gonna change the game. That's what we're doing. We're giving more realism. We're getting realer. They're giving them every pain, every little discrepancy they went through. Because if Punk's not gonna leave. He wants that that WrestleMania main event. He'll get it for Seth. He'll wait. He'll take his moment. He'll get a chance at Elimination Chamber and get that shot because that's what he wants. He wants that shot at Elimination Chamber. He wants it at WrestleMania so he can be the #1 contender to fight for Seth, even if he doesn't get it at Royal Rumble, because there's a chance that he can. That's what I'm saying to you guys with the WWE. We're getting another change in wrestling, in the wrestling world once again. And I know I don't really say this, and I know this is my Raw review, and I don't really say this, guys, and I tell you the truth. That's why y'all guys give me views. I'm telling y'all the straight truth. This is the end of an era. One era. The Renaissance era. No, this ain't the Renaissance era, bro. I'm a coin a phrase. This is the real era. The realism era. Because now this is the champion era. This is everybody trying to get a face. Everybody trying to get an opportunity. This is the story. This is the finished story era. This is the era that we thought we would have got last year. This is why we waited till 40, because they're going with the last WrestleMania, the last Royal Rumble, because they know. They know. Triple H knows. Even Nick Aldis knows. Even Adam Pearce knows. They already know who's coming to play. And I'm going to tell you this like I tell you guys the truth since I started this. This is the paradigm shift that I was talking about. Because because you know what we just did with Cody Rhodes and CM Punk? We created an alternate future. That's what we created. We created an alternate thing where what if he returned? Bro, he's already here. That's the truth. They're creating alternate futures in the WWE. They're giving us a future that WWE is going on top, because the Renaissance era, no, this isn't a Renaissance. This is the alternate area where everybody's getting a shot. Everybody, Triple H is just letting it go. Everybody stepping up to the plate. And those two guys, and I can't wait for WrestleMania, guys, but I'm going to give Raw an A. I'm going to give it an A because it did what it needed to do. It got me excited for a match that I thought would never happen in WWE. I thought I would have gotten AEW. I want the Summer of Punk or the Summer of Rhodes. Whatever we get, I'll be happy with. I want them to get that. I want them to kill each other for that Royal Rumble, because the Royal Rumble means everything to every other superstar, even to them two. Even to Rhea. And Rhea knows she's going to walk in at Royal Rumble, going to face Becky, because that's what she wants to fight. She wants Becky's. That's the reason why Becky was like, yo, I want that women's world title. But I know Rhea's going to defend that belt, and she might retain it against the man. Because it's the nightmare against the man. And like it's the American dream against the best in the world, CM Punk. That's the difference. It's the American nightmare against the best in the world. And we might get it. Because like I said, it's going to be the Scottish nightmare. It's going to be the Scottish hero, Drew McIntyre, against the Scotsman, against the Architect, Mr. Seth Rollins. They're gonna give it to us, bro. He's going to be the Scottish Slayer. He's going to be McIntyre. That's the difference. McIntyre wants that opportunity. It might be the man of infamy. The Prince of Infamy. The man of infamy, Damian Priest. We don't know. But I will tell you this. Be ready for WrestleMania, guys. Because I am making a review for Friday's SmackDown. And it's going to be a doozy. But I hope you enjoy this. Make sure to give me listen to what I'm telling you guys. Enjoy the video, because I really love doing this. It's Royal Rumble time, ladies and gentlemen. Strap up the boots, because it's going to be a wild ride. Peace.